Hey everybody, it's Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today, well, I have a wine from the upcoming guest for the Pink Society chat this Thursday on Twitter. So let's take a look at this Eden Rift wine. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, before I begin today's video, if you like it, please subscribe to the channel, think about liking the video, sharing it with your friends, leaving me a comment, or if you don't like it, then you can do all those things too. Anyway, so today I'm going to be reviewing the 2017 Eden Rift Estate Pinot Noir. It is 14.2% alcohol by volume, and so, spoilers alert, it retails for $48 at the winery's website. They were kind enough to send it to me for free. That doesn't mean I'm going to give it a good score, that just let you know that they sent it to me and this is the splurge alert. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Nice cork, no screw top or anything like that. And when I mean nice cork, it was a really nice cork. And when I mean nice cork, it really was a nice cork. I had no problem getting it out of the bottle and everything was just super smooth getting out, and it wasn't dried out or anything. It was a really nice cork. I will say before I get to the color though, they did send me a ton of information. So here is the spec sheet for this. In case you're interested to know, it was harvested on September 5th, September 14th, and September 21st of 2017. It is 100% Pinot Noir, clone 115, 44%, clone 777, 33%, clone 828, 23%. It was 100% French oak, 20% new, aged 10 months, open top fermentation, 100% native yeast. I can keep going on. I'm not going to. I'll put the information in here, or I'll see if I can link to this. Like I said, a ton of information, even so much information, they sent me their vineyard map, which is really cool, and a lot of Pinot Noir. A lot of Pinot Noir. So I will set that there. I'll try to get all of that loaded in links below in the video description if you really want to nerd out. If you don't want to nerd out and you just want to know what the wine is like, let's get to that. All right, so from a color standpoint, I'm going to give you light ruby, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, so on the nose, so I'm getting this nice red cherry, getting a little bit of cranberry, like a kind of like a red currant, like just a very gummy berry. But there is a little bit of clove, cinnamon. There is a touch of black pepper in this. And an interesting thing I'm getting out of it is almost like a, which I don't think I've really picked up on a lot of wines. I'm not sure why I'm getting it here. It's like a roasted sweet garlic. Not heavy, just, it's kind of there. Yeah, but continuing to go into it, there's a little bit of like a tea going on, and blackberry. Yeah, I'm saying that's about what I'm getting out of this. Interesting though, I really am interested because of the garlic and that like, little bit of a meatiness to see how it shows up on here. Well, let's get to the taste and find out. Very super fine tannins. Chalky tannins, nice acid, a medium plus acid, almost going into high acid. In terms of body, medium alcohol, and I am getting just a ton of fruit and a little bit of that secondary, like that clove, that cinnamon. The cranberry tastes like it's a touch developed, but man, just tons of berry, just hit you in the mouth berry. I really like the way that this acid is playing with the intensity of the fruit and the tannins. It's really quite nice, as a matter of fact. They really balance each other out. I'm not a fan of chalky tannins, but having high acid and high intensity on the fruit really kind of plays around with that. Ooh, and as I'm talking, that alcohol is starting to develop. If I could say medium plus on the alcohol, I would, but that's not a thing with the W set, at least what I've gone through so far. So, yeah, I mean, this is an interesting wine because I got all that kind of meatiness and that garlic. The garlic shows up on the finish, just for a second goes away. The meatiness though, while I can smell it a tiny bit, I don't really taste it at all, which is kind of weird. But all that fruit is just there and it's really nice. I am a fan of that. So With that being said, let's get to the Blick. From a balance standpoint, I think you're in balance. I'm going to give you a full point. I have absolutely nothing to complain about. I would say if the tannins were a little bit rougher, or you didn't have as much acid, that might be a little out of balance there, but because the tannins are so fine, though they are chalky, and you have that acid and the intensity on the fruit, it kind of bounces off of it, so it's fine. I'm okay with that. Full point. In terms of length, I'm going to give you half a point. You have a medium plus finish. You're getting close to long, but not quite there, so half a point. Intensity, I'm going to give you a full point. Nose intensity, I'm getting stuff way before my nose even gets to the rim. Once you start actually putting it in your mouth, boom, it just hits you. I mean, it really hits you hard in terms of that fruit, in terms of that secondary, the tannins, everything. Just the acid, it all carries its weight. High intensity, so full point. And in terms of complexity, I'm gonna give you half a point. You have a lot of things going on with your primary, which is quite nice. I do get some secondary out of it. There's no really development other than that cranberry that's starting to kind of develop a little bit. That meatiness, if I'd picked it up, it might have kind of fallen into that area because as wines tend to kind of develop, sometimes they develop a little bit of like a meaty texture. Sometimes people get like bacon or ground beef or things like that. I'm not really getting that. So I'm not gonna go ahead and give you a full point. However, in the end though, that gives you 3 points. You're a very good wine. If someone gave me this bottle, I would be very happy with it. This is something you can drink now, or if you want to let some more of that tertiary develop, go ahead and just let it sit for a bit and crack it open when you think it's time. Anyway, this is Mr. Wirt with Wine on the Dime. If you like today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2017 Eden Rift Estate Pinot Noir? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime.